The world's fastest man Usain Bolt has finally convinced Jose Mourinho that he's serious about playing for Manchester United. The Jamaican sprinter hung up his spikes last year and, since recovering from a hamstring tear, has been touring football clubs building up fitness. He's all set to captain the world side for ＳUBCRIBER 2018 in June, as well as gearing up for a long-proposed trial at Borussia Dortmund tomorrow. But Bolt has always been a Manchester United fan and yesterday got the chance to impress Mourinho in the Hoblet match of friendship used to mark the countdown to the World Cup. The 31-year-old starred in the charity match, and after the match clearly impressed. Mourinho said, "When I listened to him speaking about football, I thought it was more a funny thing, a kid's desire, a kid's dream, but I think not at all. Maybe football lost a talent to athletics." Bolt got on the scoresheet in the match, which finished 11-11 and featured Roberto Carlos, Marcel Desailly and Hernan Crespo, and was unsung for the team managed by Mourinho. Bolt told the post-match press conference he was a massive United fan, and when asked if he could play for them, he added, "Let's see what happens." Despite being a showpiece five-a-side charity even, the Jamaican hopes he's done enough to impress the Manchester United boss and had a word with him after to that effect. Bolt said, "After I just said I would love to play for the team, so give it some thought and see where it goes. After the trials I can tell him, listen, I can do this and do that. So let's see what happens. I think I've done everything I can do in athletics. That's why I want to move on to football, because it would be a new challenge." Bolt is due at Dortmund this week and should join a public training session on Friday, believing he has the skill set to make it as a footballer. "With training, I could be good," he has said. "Me and Paul Pogba talk a lot. I watch and ask him a lot of questions. I want to play, but it has to be in the top league. I'm not content to be average." In January, Bolt was put through his paces at South Africa's top club. And he got the chance to show off his skills, even netting a few goals for Premier League leaders Mamelodi Sundowns after recovering from injury. Bolt was touring the country as part of his sponsorship deal with Puma, but couldn't help showing off his footballing skills when invited along to train with the top side. There he was put through his paces with passing exercises, played in a practice match, and even managed to score a goal. The Olympic hero even managed to break a sweat, something he didn't always do on the track despite his lightning-fast times. Eight-time Olympic gold medalist Bolt ended his illustrious sprinting career at the World Championships in London last summer. The 31-year-old was then still recovering from a torn hamstring, but says he has had contact from a number of clubs, with one now making a more concrete approach. The sporting legend has repeatedly made it clear he hoped to turn his feet to football. Bolt previously trained with his beloved Manchester United and watched the Red Devils' victory over Leicester earlier this season. The Jamaican had agreed to play for United's Legends against Barcelona in September, but had to pull out after suffering a hamstring injury in his final ever race, the 4x100 meters relay at the London Stadium. But despite his injury woes, Bolt still was able to land that trial at Bundesliga giants Dortmund. Borussia CEO Hans-Joachim Watzke told Reviersport, "Our word is our bond. I will meet Puma CEO Bjorn Gulden this week. And that's on our list." Bolt has previously welcomed the chance to prove himself on the pitch, with video game Pro Evolution Soccer already giving fans a potentially glimpse into the future. Bolt said last year, "Dortmund said the invitation is always open, so it is all about me getting over my injury and into shape." Then I can explore it and do the trials and see what level I am at. It's a personal goal. I don't care what people really think about it. I am not going to lie to myself. If I feel I can't do it, I am going to say, forget this. I am not going to embarrass myself. Bolt recently told FIFA.com, "Yes, I would love to play football now. A lot of clubs have reached out. Unfortunately, I got a bad hamstring injury in August and haven't been able to do any training since then.